no matter what has happened. I don't care if your boyfriend or girlfriend cheated on you. I don't care if you lost your job. You dictated those terms. You allowed that space to exist. You didn't see the opportunities before you, and you allowed the world to come in and take over you. You do not have to live that way. I do not live this way. I'm speaking from experience. So sit in that cold shower where you're just going to tell your body, listen to me. I know this is uncomfortable, but you're going to sit here. You're not going to die. We're going to be fine. I can feed you when you're done, but you need to sit down right now and listen to me and take it and be uncomfortable. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Talk Hard Podcast. We are live still in my beautiful, whatever this is. I don't know, man cave is what I'm turning it into. None of that's important. Glad you're here. Glad you're watching today. Stop what you're doing for just 1 second. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It's gonna help us. We've got big plans in the making. I decided last night I'm going to go ahead and speak it into the universe. I'm going to write a book. I'm not going to tell you what it's about. It's definitely not about me. This is not a memoir. This is not an ego thing. This is, as Chris would so wisely say, I had a dream. And please don't take that any other way, because as soon as I said the way I said I had a dream, please don't take that the wrong way. It's not what I'm trying to do. Today, I want to focus on taking back control of your life. We've talked a little bit about how I got here, what I do. We have spoken about doing some inventory and checking in with yourself and what the next steps look like. So I want to break this video down today in 3 easy steps. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is about taking back control of your life. And I believe in slow, sustainable progress. And what I mean by that is everybody wants the quick fix. Everybody wants the 6-week diet. They want the 30-second abs. They want all of these things instantaneously. And while some of them can be attained, you typically don't keep them. Like we spoke of before, this is why the reason people that win the lotto, easy come, easy go. That's usually how it goes. So I have learned that you don't have to work hard. You have to work smart. And what I mean by that is just slow, easy progression. Retrain your brain. You don't have to overwork yourself. If I went at this video with this, you got to do 15 hours a day, it's the only way you're going to be successful, blah, blah, bullshit, none of you are going to do it. You may try it for a couple weeks. 2% of you might actually get something out of it. I'm not trying to make that kind of an impact. I'm trying to make a sustainable impact for your future. So I'm going to go over my personal 3 things that I do every morning to help me start my day, because when you start your day in the right way, you begin to take control back of your life. So number 1, I like to wake up before my alarm. The way that I do that is before I go to bed. My alarm is set for 4 o'clock, 4:02, because I want to wake up at or right before 4. So right before I go to bed, I'm setting my intentions for what I want when I sleep. I say my prayer, because I believe in God. You believe in whatever you want to. I say my prayer. I give thanks, explain how much I appreciated the day and the opportunities for everything I had, and that I want to continue to grow, and that I want just a peaceful sleep and a calming sensation while I prepare for the next day ahead. And that this is the time to rest and reset. And this is my expectations for the following day. I'm going to wake up before my alarm. So I tell myself 10 times and I repeat it. At first I did it out loud. Wake up at 4 a.m. Wake up at 4 a.m. Wake up at 4 a.m. And I told myself that over and over again every night until it started to happen. Once it started to happen, every now and then I'm a little tired and I have some rough nights, but 99% of the time, you can't be good all the time. It's not humanly possible. So stop acting like you're going to be. 99% of the time, I wake up before my alarm. I have now conquered my first mission for the day. I'm already winning and I just woke up. So I start my day with a win. And if you are somebody that struggles to wake up, get yourself on a schedule. I don't care what I'm doing, camping, out with people, on vacation. I go to bed at 9 p.m. unless something has really happened in that night where my presence is required, because I like to stay on a schedule. Giving up my schedule for a few more hours of what you would just call fun, and what will follow is weeks of reset, is not worth it to me. Every now and then it doesn't impact you, but when you continue to make an excuse for it and you allow that space to come back in, then you're going to struggle with all the other goals, because now you've ended your night on what I would consider your failure, okay? So I'm up 4 a.m. every morning. I don't have to be at work till 7. You don't have to go this extreme. but I highly recommend you get up an hour before you normally do right now. This is not about, I don't get up and start racing around the house. That's probably what most of you are used to. I get up, I'm calm, I breathe. I like to go outside and just reconnect myself with the earth. No matter how cold it is, I love it when it's cold, because that just rush of my body waking up from that is just amazing to me. So I've learned to embrace that. But I wake up, I'm already in a win. I'm getting my day going. Number 2, I meditate. So the word meditate means to become familiar with. So this requires me to meditate every morning, because I am not the same person today that I was yesterday. If I'm continually growing, then I wake up a new person every day. This is already a huge gift in itself. Meditation has a stigma, really big in yoga. A lot of the first people that you could say founded or made it popular were the hippie types. I like to call them the happy types, because to be honest with you, they were onto something and we were just making fun of it because we didn't want to accept that they were just living free. And now most of us are trying to live like that. So meditation means to become familiar with. So I wake up and I do a guided meditation. I will typically lay on the couch with my back propped up a little bit, but I want to stay comfortable. I want to keep my body open. I want to allow the energy around me, because we are an energy force. Scientifically proven. You are water and electricity, signals. And in the same way that cell phones send signals through the air, the universe is constantly trying to send you signals. But what you ask for, you receive. So I wake up every morning. I've already got my win. I'm now going into my meditation, and I just pick my 10, 15, usually a 15 to 20 minute meditation is what it takes for me to get my very racing brain to shut up in the first 5 minutes. And then once I've allowed it to do its thing, I just let my brain wander. I don't fight with it. I want to let it get out what it needs to get out in the beginning of my meditation. Again, this is what works for me. I let my mind wander for a minute. Then I focus back in on the guided meditation. Once you have focused back in on the guided meditation, it's just about getting ready for the universe. It's about listing your demands. This is what I want from the universe today. I want abundance. I want happiness. I want freedom. I want experiences with others. I want connection. I want growth. I don't focus on, I want money and I want a car. Those are byproducts of all the things that I am going to get whenever I feel like getting them, based on the value that I'm adding to the universe. But I have to ask for this value from the universe. Ask and you shall receive. This is written in the Bible. There are, as a man thinketh, so he is. Shakespeare. There are so many people in the history of time that were speaking to us in the simplest way possible, because they were trying to share the secret that it is very simple. Your thoughts are yours and yours alone. And as long as you take control of them, you can begin to live free. So you start your day off with a win. You've woken up before your alarm. If you don't, that's okay. Let your alarm go off. Take a minute to get your bearings, because the alarm can be very startling for people. Don't panic. This is why you woke up early. Let it all out. Meditate. Slow yourself down. Tell the universe what you want. So once I've gone through my guided meditation, I take the last few minutes to let the universe know I am here today. I am present today, and I'm going to get what I want. When you say things with such an assertive attitude that there are really no other options, I'm no longer asking. I'm now demanding, because I know my worth. I would start by simply asking, because you have to believe it. When you ask for it, you have to believe it's already coming. You're just reaffirming your demands to yourself to keep yourself in check. Once I have done my meditation, I like to shake it off, get out of it. Sometimes I go, back out to the backyard, and I just reconnect with the earth again. I'm in no hurry. I'm just allowing myself to stay in this relaxed state, but motion causes emotion. It causes your energy forces to ramp up. And so I like to stay moving once I've gotten the beginning of the morning going. That is when I take my wins, and you'll find yourself cleaning up your house. You'll find yourself packing your lunch earlier. You'll find yourself prepping more for the day. You can do so many other things that'll fall into place, and we will talk more about those later. But let's just focus on the 3. Wake up before your alarm. Tell yourself when you want to wake up. Don't wait for something outside of you to startle you into the day. Take command of your day. Once you've gotten command of your day, you start listing your demands for the day. At first, they're just requests, because you're gonna struggle to believe at first. I guarantee it. for most of you. For those of you that aren't, you're ahead of the curve. We can dive into a whole nother thing. Just go find me online. We can get deep into this and change your whole entire life. But my third, and this one's gonna be a little touchy, but there's a purpose behind this. I set my shower, let it warm up, get myself ready. Again, I'm now in preparation mode. I'm laying all my stuff out on my vanity. I am now methodical about my day. I could tell you everything about my day because it's my day. It went how I wanted to. I don't have to wonder what happened today. Today happened the way I wanted it to. I am making today happen. Today is not happening for me or to me. It's happening because of me. I am present in today. So once my shower gets going, I usually take 4 or 5 minutes to shave my head, clean myself up, do my normal shower routine, and then at the end, turn the hot water off and just let the cold water come into you. At first, you're gonna wanna slowly turn the hot down and slowly turn the cold up and just kinda get used to a little bit colder water and then keep going and keep going. And when it gets uncomfortable, sit there for a minute, then keep going. Push it as far as you can for 2 to 3 minutes. You're not gonna get the same fat burning and other types of response that you can get from a deep cold plunge, which I do usually later in the day or when I see fit or just for fun sometimes. But what you are going to get is you have now told your brain, because these are your thoughts, you are telling your brain and your body what you want. You are going to wake up at 4 a.m. You are now starting to take control. You get into your meditation, you let your mind wander, and then you take it back and you list your demands or make your requests. And then you stand in that cold shower, uncomfortable, because you dictate the terms on which you want to live your life. No one and nothing else does, period. I'm gonna say that one more time. You dictate the terms of your life. That will always remain true, no matter what situation you're in, no matter what has happened. I don't care if your boyfriend or girlfriend cheated on you. I don't care if you lost your job. You dictated those terms. You allowed that space to exist. You didn't see the opportunities before you, and you allowed the world to come in and take over you. You do not have to live that way. I do not live this way. I'm speaking from experience. So sit in that cold shower where you're just gonna tell your body, listen to me. I know this is uncomfortable, but you're gonna sit here. You're not gonna die. We're gonna be fine. I can feed you when you're done, but you need to sit down right now and listen to me and take it and be uncomfortable. The first time I got through a really good cold shower that was uncomfortable, I felt alive. I had conquered so much, and I've only been awake for 45 minutes, that I now have 15, 16 more hours in the day. I'm off to a damn good start. Let's go, right? Just try these things. The first two, I feel like people just have to. These are just my suggestions, but if you want to see change, change is going to be uncomfortable. It's only uncomfortable at first. It is uncomfortable because it's new, not because it typically is uncomfortable. It's just new. And when you stop allowing the negative space of uncomfortable and start allowing the presence of new to be in your life, then you will start to create change. You have to understand these are your thoughts. You are in control of your response, of your thoughts, of your feelings, of your life. I know this to be true because I'm doing it every day. I didn't say things aren't difficult sometimes. I didn't say I don't have challenges. I just simply said, I still choose how I respond with everything in life. I lose a loved one, I cry. So many people are like, I didn't want to. No, I want to. I want to let it go. I'm choosing to let it go. You can fight it. Everybody can fight it. A lot of people get away with not crying. They try to bury their emotions. It's super unhealthy. We can dive into that later too, but you get to choose every day. So start with making 3 simple choices just in the morning. Tell yourself when you want to wake up and do it every day. When you start the day off in chaos, your day is going to be chaos. And most of you wake up with just enough time to get your stuff ready and rush out the door. Maybe give your loved one a kiss. Maybe drop off your kids at school. But you're usually rushing them off too. Everything's a rush. And then your whole entire day is chaos and you're sitting there complaining. Yet you allowed the chaos to exist. As a matter of fact, you created it. And now you're mad about it? I don't feel sorry for you because you can change all of it. I have zero sympathy for those that create their own trauma. I have empathy for those that experience it, and I'm willing to sit with those and tell a good story out of it and find the positive in some of the most negative spaces in life. But I do not give out the sympathy card for people that are just like, my life sucks. Okay. We live in a space where between your phone and the new economy and the world that we live in, anything is possible. And you're seeing it happen with people everywhere. Prison convicts are coming out of prison after 10 years and launching massive YouTube channels and now sitting in $30 million mansions. I know some of these people. These are real things. This does happen. They got there with the 16-hour days. They thrive in that. That's what they want to live in. That is what they're used to. I'm okay with that. I just don't want to live that way. I like to let my money make money for me. I don't like to work for my money. I put in my hours. I do my thing right now with the companies that I am with. But when it comes to my future, I will always be working on some level, but it's just sharing all of this information that I am given because the universe is giving it to me because I'm asking for it. And why get a gift without giving it back? So that's what I'm doing. So if you liked what you heard today, send this to a friend, subscribe to the channel. Let us know more about what you want to hear about. If you want to sit down with me and deep dive into a full-on coaching experience, you can find me, Brian at gglifecoaching.com. You can reach out fans at talkhardfans.com. Go check out the website, send it to your friends. Let's create change. But before you're ready to create change, you need to understand how to create it in your own life first. Then the only thing I ask is once you have gone through this series with me and you have learned all these things, that you share it with others. And I mean you. I don't mean share the video. I want you to do that too. But I mean share your gifts with others. Share positivity. Share affirmations. Hell, pick up the phone right now and text a loved one. Just let them know you appreciate them. Don't care who it is. Start giving back to the universe if you're going to make a list of demands, because if the universe is going to give to you and you're going to get greedy, because remember I said selfish and greed are two different things. If you're going to get greedy, something's going to come take it from you. I understand that very well too. So join me in this journey. Please comment. Tell us about what you're experiencing right now. Let's dive deep. Haters, you're welcome to come on board too. Trust me, you'll get yours. I'm not worried about that. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, send this to your friends, and I'll see you next week.